the official BTCC website, www.btcc.net.
Yeah, race day is always very exciting. You're always on the edge. You know, it's great when you're out in front, but there are them times that you get a little bit nervous when they're coming through the pack, and you just know that the slightest little mistake and they're off.
Love the touring cars so much, just come every year.
We've got bacon, tea,
Over
coffee,
10 laps of the Cessna 300 circuit.
sweets.
It's good when it's sunny, but sometimes it rains, which isn't as good.
I'm not really sure what I'm looking forward to the most. I just enjoy it all.
I started supporting Honda when we first went to our first touring cars, and then we went to Goodwood, Festival of Speed, and Richard Tate Harris let me sit in and rev a car, and that was it, hooked completely.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Obviously last year I think it was more the Chevys seemed to have a bigger fan base, but Honda seems to be growing. You seem to see more and more people with Honda racing merchandise on and things like that. So we're becoming quite a big team in the Touring Car Championship now, so hopefully on and upwards.
Well, I supported Honda from the start, and they've always been at the top, always been sort of in front, always best drivers.
I just have always liked Honda, like Honda cars, like the colours, good racers.
I like Matt Neal's driving style because he's aggressive and overtakes and sometimes can make slight mistakes, like taking his teammate off, but other than that he's awesome.
If he's got a chance to be at the front and get past somebody, he'll just go for it, whether it pays off or not, which usually 50-50.
Garden shedding. I support them every race, and sometimes they bring a Scotland flag. He's not too aggressive. He doesn't push people off or anything. But he's really fast as well.
I think there's a great atmosphere on race day. Obviously there's 3 races, so there's never really a dull moment. It gives the teams quite a short time to turn the cars around, so you just hope you don't have any incidents in the races. But it's a pretty non-stop Sunday.
For me, personally, it's frantic. In here tomorrow I'll have 130 guests, they've all got to be entertained.
We come in here this morning and there was guys sitting on the bank at like 7:45, and they'd even left tents pitched all through the night, ready for when they get here in the morning.
Normally we just come for the day because we're sort of about half hour away. This year we decided to come on the Friday night and have the whole weekend here and stay in the caravan. So we was here by 8 o'clock this morning, sitting up here, so the rest of the family turned up because obviously we're not too far away. We brought a picnic with us and all the little camp stove and all that to have our bacon rolls. So yeah, we'll walk down the pits. They like going and get all the posters and that to cover up their walls again for the new cars from last year. Take them one down, put the new ones up.
It's 10:35, so in a minute what they do is, and Richard here is polishing the autograph bar. The drivers come out with the young ladies called Tilly and Paige, and then at the top of the pit lane here they open a gate, and about 5,000 members of the public who love touring cars will all flood down here. And because we're leading the championship, we're the first garage to get out of the pit lane, so you'll end up with a couple of thousand people here trying to get Matt and Gordon's autograph.
Pit lane walkabout in a minute, which will be nice in the drizzly rain, but at least we're not stood out in it all day.
This is pit lane walkabout. This is the chance for the fans to come and meet their drivers and get autographs and have the photos taken.
Yeah, I don't know how many we'll do, probably over 1,000 in each session.
The pile is about this thick, it was about that thick.
It's mega to see the support we've got. It's like awesome, all the people with Honda hats and jackets and things, so yeah, it's good, really good. It could be our stars of the future, you never know. But it's good to see that it's touring cars is such a family show. You know, there's loads of families here today, and Father's Day as well. So, I'm sure for a lot of the dads out there, it's going to be a great day of action.
I'm visiting my family for the first time in 2.5 years. I live in Mexico, so it was just an ideal opportunity. I brought my family from Leicestershire here, so we can all come here to watch the racing.
It's really fun because it's the first time I've ever been.
You get a lot of hardcore fans, and then you get a lot of families that are fans as well.
Came down on Friday, took us about 5.5 hours. Yeah, we sort of always book a hotel and sort of come down wherever. We go to Croft, go to Knockhill, been Silverstone.
The big one will be Knock Hill, of course, because it's about 7.5 hour journey. But yeah, I do travel a lot.
Why is the championship so popular? I think it's a very open championship in terms of the public can come along and get really close to the teams, the drivers and the cars. I think it really caters for families and race fans alike.
I like touring cars because it's close action and like I say, all the drivers seem to push themselves to the limit and give a good show for the fans all the while.
Because it's a British championship and a lot of people follow it because of the English drivers and everything else, and it's on ITV. So general public can watch it all the time.
Well, I think it's very close racing, isn't it? And obviously a bit of contact. They like a bit of that as well.
It is. It's the contact, without doubt. It's a little bit of contact, the door rubbing, and like Jason says, rubbing is racing.
From first place to last place, there's only 2.5 seconds. Between winning and losing is main focus and keeping your car on the course. Because like the races we just watched, one mistake, that's it, you're from first to last in a second.
The close nature of the racing, there is bumps, bangs, crashes, there's heroes, villains, call them what you like.
I would say as far as motorsport goes, touring car racing is definitely one of the best things to watch. You know, it's full out action all the way.
I love the close racing. I love how competitive everybody is, and the rough and tumble of it, the rubbing and the accidents. It's all good fun.
You nearly always expect a crash, so and you expect to push someone off the line, and yeah, it's going to be some good close racing.
Many people don't like Matt, they don't like Jason. It's all aired out in public sometimes through the media.
Well, my best driver, I'd say Matt Neal, followed him for years when he started out in the independents, when he was driving for Nissan and stuff like that, and yeah, top man. He's been about for years, yeah, he knows what he's doing. So it's him and Plato are like the main men now. There's a fair bit of rivalry between them, yeah. I think the young ones are starting to push them a bit more now, but they're showing what they can do still, so it's good.
Favourite track I would say is Alton Park, because it's a nice, good circuit. Plenty of action.
Netterton I like, but Thruxton's my favourite because it's fast and it's where I live.
My favourite racetrack is Alton Park. You know, country estate setting. It's beautiful. Sun normally shines, but I have seen it in 4-foot water here before now.
My favourite circuit's probably Brands Hatch. I think there's a good atmosphere around there, and it's something good for the crowds. They can see a lot of the action.
Yeah, most of the fans in British touring car racing are fanatical about, obviously, British touring cars. It is one form of motorsport where they do get access to behind the pits.
Driving is very close here, and you can actually get too close to the cars and the drivers and everything.
It's the cars you see on the road. It's not when you go to Formula One or whatever. It's the actual cars you see racing on the road, which is what you like to see. So if you really want to get into it, you can actually buy the car that you actually see racing. So yeah, that's what I like about it.
As you can see, if you look around at the crowd, there's always a very good turnout. I mean, they turn out with their little tents and all sit there with their picnics and all that, and it's a very good atmosphere here.
Absolutely awesome. It's a real family day out, especially with little ones. They go nuts for it. Obviously, you've got to keep their ears covered so they're pretty deaf, but they love it. Absolutely love it. And it's good for old people as well. My friend's granddad goes, he's about 83, and he still loves it.
Without the fans, obviously, there's no support. And you've got to have the fans to keep it going.
In Formula One, it's a long race, so it doesn't have as much action in it, but they all like panic in this and try and get through quicker. You see a lot of crashes and a lot of energy and excitement.
Without the fans, there's nothing, there's no series, and it's great getting to meet so many different people, and people who are genuinely enthusiastic. I'm almost a bit kind of sheepish and a bit shy when you see people come and say, oh, can I get your autograph and sign this, and we've got the hat and the t-shirt and things, and it does take a bit of getting used to, but it's great to see that you have that level of support, and when we're out there racing on track, we're doing it for everyone that's involved, and that includes the fans as well.
Some of them know by first name terms.
Honda and Civic, my kittens. I do feel a bit silly though when I'm standing at the garden going, Honda, Civic!
A couple of them bring along photos for people to sign. some of them come to every round as well.
My son's 7.5, he's into karting, and with a bit of luck with his 8, he will start in the Honda Cadet Championship. Steve now calls him the team mascot. You can't miss him, he walks around with a little pair of green ear defenders with a radio on.
Follow it on the ITV player. So every time it's on, I download it and watch it, stream it from the ITV player. It's a great way to watch it.
Definitely, Matt. As long as he beats Plato, I'll be happy.
I just love coming and watching it, all the excitement and that.